Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's been a little while since I've done a video, and just kind of been doing some stuff that has kind of kept me from really doing any videos, and then uh, just some personal reasons, and honestly, just kind of taking a break from it. And that more or less is the reason why I'm doing this one. So, last week, a good buddy and a great guy, Justin Wolfe, did a video and was called Bushcraft Confessions, and it really hit home with me and kind of solidified how I felt and what I was thinking, and was honestly a big reason why I haven't really been doing any YouTube videos lately. It wasn't because I felt it wasn't because I was feeling like somebody wronged me, or it wasn't because there was a specific person that did this or that or said this or commented. It was, for me, let me kind of backtrack. I was feeling like for a little while to kind of take a break from sharing stuff as much as what I was, a couple of videos a week, and just kind of more or less going out to make a video instead of going out because I was wanting to go out and do stuff in the woods or practice this or that skill or work on my phase one stuff, and it just kind of became a burden for me. And then on top of that, being really active on Facebook and in a lot of the groups and stuff, it just kind of got tiring. Just seeing all the negativity and all of the harsh words and just all of the chest puffing and look at me, I'm better than you kind of stuff was just really starting to take a toll on me, and I've heard all that before. I mean, all of us have. All of us have been guilty of doing it ourselves. I've been guilty of talking negative about this or that person or this or that product or whatever it is, about all kinds of stuff. I mean, my guitar stuff and musicians and other sports teams. I'm a huge Packer fan. And time again, you just get proven wrong. You just get proven wrong that it does no good at all. It does no good at all to be that guy and to be that kind of person and to live that kind of way. It's really tiring, and it's exhausting. And I was doing my best to not contribute to that. And if I did, and if I came off to any of you that watched this video as being that guy, I'm very, very sorry. I really do apologize for contributing to that nonsense if I did that. But more so, I just kind of wanted to get away from the community for a little while. I mean, it hasn't been like I've been gone for months, but I just took a break. And so back to the point, when Justin did the Bushcraft Confessions video, I was like, well, you beat me to it, Justin. And I was actually planning on doing that myself. I know I'm not as known or as popular as what he is, and I don't have near the amount of followers, and I didn't start Wolfe Customs, but I've talked with Justin, and he did it because it was genuine, and that's how he felt, and that was the same reason I was going to do it. So good on you, Justin. Thank you for doing that. It shouldn't even come to that. I'm sorry that it's come to that and you had to do that video, but I'm really glad you did. So, with all that said, moving forward is the only way we can go with this, and that should be our goal in doing a Bushcraft confession video or response to what Justin did. So I'm here to confess that about a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, um, I started. I found out about all this stuff, that there was actually a name for stuff that I did as a kid, and that my grandpa taught me, bushcraft or woodcraft or whatever. And I started really getting into it and found the Pathfinder learning page and came across with customs and all that stuff. But until then, before that, my bushcraft confession is my knife handling skills were not in any way safely practiced the way that you learn by watching people's videos or the videos that people have made on knife handling. Um, you know, I now that I'm going back thinking about it, it's kind of embarrassing because it's like, well, that's common sense. You don't want to cut your artery, or you don't want to, hold it this or that way. It's not safe, but it was just kind of an eye opener to me. Like, every time I pull out my pocket knife or I unsheath my fixed blade, I have the potential for harming myself and harming others that are in my blood circle. And that was a big thing for me. Like, holy cow, I've got to change these bad habits. I had a very bad habit of constantly putting my thumb on the spine when I was doing anything, which I still do that. Small, carving task and all of that, I still do it. But everything, I had a bad habit of doing that instead of holding it in a safe grip to where this knife can't move around on you, and not working on your leg in this area. I still will catch myself every once in a while doing it, and I'm sure everybody is guilty of it. I know they are, actually. But having to work off the side of your leg, that's something that I've mentally had to make myself learn to do. Having to, when you're sitting on the ground, if you're sitting Indian style, it's safer to just be on your knees. I was not used to doing stuff around camp on my knees and constantly moving towards the ground. If I'm on my knees here, moving towards the ground instead of sitting Indian style and just working right here, it was just all kind of, a big realization for me. And then the whole blood circle thing, I wasn't in Boy Scouts. I didn't do that, but my grandpa would always make sure to, when he would pull out his pocket knife or his little folder, he would always make sure to be working away from me. And in my young ignorance and I know it all kind of thing, I'm sure I just ignored him when he would say, watch around you and all that. So that was a big thing for me, just the proper etiquette and technique. And it's not to say that you have to do it this way or that way or whatnot. It's saying, like, this is the safest practice to use your knife. And if you want to be safe, we suggest doing it this way. And, if just everything, learning like chest lever stuff, like here, like, that's much safer than just taking out huge chunks like I used to. I was just a lot more careless with my blades. And I guess that's my biggest bushcraft confession. The weight of what this can and can't do when you pull it out of the sheath. Like, understanding and respecting what this piece of metal can and can't do when it's not protectively in a sheath. That was a big thing for me. And I mean, there's a lot of other things that I could confess, you know, like my knots and not understanding when and where this is good for and the application. Like, the list goes on and on and on, you know. But the biggest thing that weighed on me was the knife handling stuff, and that I have no issue confessing that, you know, that was something I really had to work on. So I'm sorry I kind of went on a rant at the beginning of this video, but this is the first video I've done in quite a while, and I just kind of wanted to give the reasoning behind it, and it also coincidentally just so happened to tie into Justin's video, and so this is going to be my response to Justin and what he put out. And I also wanted to take the time to just voice that, you know, I was already fed up with a lot of the stuff and the know-it-alls, and my attitude towards it too was very, very sour, and just not the kind of person that I needed to be with a lot of, you know, the groups and the discussions and the posts and stuff. So here's to a new leaf being turned over, and hopefully us coming together even stronger, and just continuing to learn and humble ourselves, and always being open to ideas. And that's the hardest thing, you know, but I try every single day that I wake up to learn something new. I feel very disheartened and frustrated at the end of the day if I didn't go out of my way to learn something new, whether it's from a book or talking to somebody in a conversation or a post on Facebook or something on TV, whatever it is. I just try to do that. I always try to learn something new. And these past couple of weeks, dare say months or a little bit longer, I wasn't in that mindset. And so that's also a confession, I guess. But not to keep rambling on, but I wanted to share this with you, and thank you again, Justin, Larry, Joe, Mobley. You've been there throughout all this, talking with me and encouraging me, man. You're an awesome friend, and I really appreciate you giving your time to listen, and just everybody else that has been there. So look forward to getting some stuff done. I've got some stuff in the works that I want to do and that I've been putting off and whatever. So we're gonna give it a shot and keep on trucking. So thanks for watching, guys, and hope this wasn't too boring and I wasn't rambling too much, and I just hope we all continue to keep growing and learning and